Yes, royal family, blessed love, give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Adamawi Haile Selassie the First. What a wonderful moment. What a wonderful day, even at this hour. Hey, we're going to continue the premiere of the Santa Claus Massacre. Listen, so many people full joy. That one, everyone is talking about the Santa Claus Massacre. As I said, family, you could definitely get the full documentary for yourself. It's only $12.99. I mean, it's nice that you could share the link of the premiere, and I'll be very happy that you could share this link today for sure. But it is better for you if you are to purchase the full complete documentary for yourself. No interruptions, no commercials, and you get the full documentary because remember in the previous premiere, we did not air the whole Santa Claus Massacre, but everybody loved it. So we decided that we're going to give you a little bit more of it. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you what you would consider the end part, the closing aspect of the Santa Claus Massacre. I have the Honorable Prince Almasa here. Blessed love, my Lord.
Blessed love.
Yes, of course, Chief Coordinator. Give thanks, we have the Chief Researcher here, Honorable Princess Akesha Menin.
Blessed love.
Oh, yes, Youth University is in the house. Family, please don't be sidestepping Youth University. You're talking about knowledge. You're talking about information. Youth University is the place to be. Bring the children, bring the young ones, and come every Monday at 4 p.m. on Radio Anu, PriestIsaacInstitute.com. Of course, the link for the website is in the description below. So what I'm going to do, family, fasten your seatbelt. We're going to look at the let's call it the last chapter in the Santa Claus Massacre. Remember, family, when you order the International Homeschool Program, you get the Santa Claus Massacre for free. So although it has a nice price to it, only $12.99, get the credit card or the debit card out, pull it out, $12.99, and share it with your family. So when everybody wants to go and watch Saint Nick's Christmas Carol this Halloween, not Halloween, what do you call it? Christmas, same thing. They want to watch Kris Kringle's Christmas Carol, you're going to tell them, hey, Uncle Jim, I have a new documentary to watch. This one is brand new. What is it about? It's about Santa Claus. Well, bring it here, son. We love Santa here, yeah. And throw it in, the Santa Claus Massacre. But as I said, family, for sure, you get a free copy of the Santa Claus Massacre. Definitely, if you go straight into enrolling your young ones into the International Homeschool Program, or even the Ancient Astronomy Course. If you enroll yourself into that, you also get a free copy of the Santa Claus Massacre. All right, so what we are going to do right now, we're just going to take a look at the, let's say, the sealed version of the Santa Claus Massacre. You're going to love this. To prove to you that it's all mind games, there's a Christmas carol walking in the winter wonderland. And there's a verse in that Christmas carol that says, in the meadow we shall build a snowman, and we'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. Who is Parson Brown? But that's not the main point. The main point is in the meadow. What is a meadow? A meadow is grassland with fresh spring flowers. In fact, the meadow really appears during the time of spring. There is no meadow during the time of winter. Yet still the carol clearly says, in the meadow we shall build a snowman. Subliminal retardation of the mind. So family, this is why we have no mercy for Santa Claus. psychologically, it is affecting us generations on, and will be affecting us for generations to come, if not attacked in this manner. The 14th of February is known in ancient Rome as the Day of Blood and Milk. This is the day they would slaughter young babies like Cronus. This is a day they would have a big feast and blood would run in the street. Blood and milk. Blood for the blood and milk for the babies. And this is why red and white is such an integral set of colors during the time of Valentine's. Red and white. Just consider Valentine. You have a little baby known as Cupid coming with his bow and arrow. And Cupid takes his bow and arrow and he shoots you and your lover in your hearts. And this is supposed to represent love, and this is supposed to represent life. But you have been stuck in your heart with an arrow. Your bleeding heart. 2 hearts. Shish kebab on a stick. Just like everything else, it has been prettied up for us. But there's a darker, even more sinister message behind it all. That is why the rose is the symbol that is used. The rose and the cross is the Rosicrucian. The rose and the cross is the red cross. And although we all love the rose, you must keep in mind that the rose has the thorns. The thorns will make you bleed. And this is why they send a little baby, Cupid, to come and stick up your heart. Because it's the day of blood and milk. The day of slaughtering children. Statistics have proven that after Valentine's night, abortions spike in specific states of the USA. And you could only imagine how many other unwanted children were thrown away because of promiscuous sexual activity. On that same night, Valentine's night, where that sort of behavior is promoted. Blood and milk, children are murdered. So this is why when Santa Fraud comes around, you see him in his red and white. And when he comes down the chimney, this is why he is seeking for cookies and milk, blood and milk. The milk is still there because he's here with Rudolph to slay the minds of the children. So we have no mercy for Santa Claus. We want no gifts from Kris Kringle. And jolly old Saint Nick can go and jump off of a cliff. Parents, keep your children away from this character. If you give your little ones a gift, do not tell them it came from this killer here. It came from you. You worked hard to buy it. Santa Fraud is a rapist. He's a thief. He's a cannibal. He's a killer. Pedophile extraordinaire. In my book, it's the gallows and the firing squad. Mrs. Claus, all the elves, and the reindeer. Holy Manuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, blessed love. Give thanks. all right, family, all right, family. Okay, okay. So you could clearly see that's just the end, the ceiling part. That's how the documentary really comes to an end. And you would have seen some aspect of it also a few evenings ago. And family, I'm just inviting you to contact us. Get the documentary for yourself, the full documentary, not the piece of the documentary, not something on YouTube that you're sharing with anybody. This is obviously something that you need in your archives for this year. If you try to sneak in the chimney again next year, if you try it again the other year, you got the ammunition for him. The Santa Fraud Massacre. No, let's give it the right name. The Santa Claus Massacre, that's the right name. We took a lot of time and energy, into this. So yeah, that's our name brand there, the Santa Claus Massacre. It is about dealing properly with Santa fraud. Hey, give thanks for the royal team. Give thanks for the royal prince and the royal princess and the royal empress, the full house, Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. The main frame and the idea as far as the presentation really came a lot from Prince Almasi. I see the Santa Claus really went down seriously there in the end here.
I don't think he'll be coming down the chimney anymore.
Yeah, as I see. And family, listen, man, I mean, those of you who were not here for the premiere, as humorous as it may seem to some degree, this is so serious. Look at how they would have taken a killer like Rudolph Graziani and converted him into a character, and feed it back to us as a little plaything, a little teddy bear. You understand? That's why Sesame Street has peer monsters. You watch Sesame Street, eh? For those of you who know what Sesame Street is. Everybody is a heap of monster. There's a monster club, eh? From Grover to Cookie Monster. Here what his name is, Cookie Monster. A heap of monster. Elmo is a little monster, Yeah. So they're introducing you to the monsters early, making you have this affection for these weird creatures and make them look pretty and nice. That's the same thing they're doing with Cronus. They dress him up and tell him, hey, go and pretend you're giving them some gifts. You go, hey, listen. Christmas trees. Where do you see the Christmas tree? Well, I went into the bank and I saw a Christmas tree. Okay, good. You saw boxes under the Christmas tree in the bank? Yeah, good. Open the box and see anything in the box. They're empty. Oh, okay. I went into the dentist yesterday. Okay, very good. You saw boxes under the tree. Yeah. Open them and see what's inside. They're empty. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the dentistry have a real Christmas tree somewhere with some boxes that they will be putting some gifts under. That is their tradition. But the point I'm making is that most Christmas trees that you see with boxes under them, they're for props. They're just there for decoration. You can't rob the place and pick up none of them boxes and go home. You're going to be disappointed. You understand? That theory there is the reality of Santa Claus. So we're given this impression that somehow he's bringing gifts, but he is also the symbol of the capitalistic economics system. He robbing you. When he flying back to the pole, the bag never look empty, the bag still look big. Oh, he miss out some people. Yeah, don't make them fool. It's deep psychology. I know it might sound like I'm going too far there, but I know for sure what I'm saying. Hey, family, let me just remind you once again, this is very important that if you order the International Homeschool Program, and I'm not running around the bush, and I'm not running around the tree. I know many ones are digging into their pockets to buy this and that. I don't care how conscious you say you are. I mean, if you can go to Thanksgiving because you don't want to disappoint Aunt Mabel and Uncle Ferris, I'm sure you're gonna You know what I mean? You're gonna partake. Don't fool yourself, and you can't fool me for sure. But be serious, family. If you're really giving someone a gift, I am telling you that the International Homeschool Program, as I've always said, when it comes to the International Homeschool Program, it's a totally different thing for me. Something, I mean, yeah, everything is from the heart, but this is coming like from the depths of the heart when it comes to the International Homeschool Program. First of all, because I know the value of it, I know what it can do for sure, tried and proven, and you know, because not only I am all about nation building, but specifically, I'm definitely about seeing the young minds loving their Afrocentricity more and more. So remember, when you order the International Homeschool Program, you get a copy of our brand new documentary. I'm talking about the Santa Claus Massacre. So before we, do anything else, I'm going to give you a quick sample of the International Homeschool Program. The Key Swahili Master is right here with us, the Honorable Princess Acacia Menin. Of course, those of you who are already a part of our International Homeschool Program, you should be, advancing in your Key Swahili. Family, bring your 2-year-old, bring the 3-year-old, bring the 1-year-old. When is the best time to learn a new language? Before you start to talk. Watch this.
Jambo. This is the Kiswahili word for hello. Jambo. Habari za asubuhi. This is a Kiswahili word for good morning. Habari za asubuhi. Habari za mchana. This is a Kiswahili word for good afternoon. Habari za mchana. Habari za jioni. This is the Kiswahili word for good evening. Habari za jioni.
All right, give thanks. Wow, beautiful vibes. Hey, Honorable Princess Acacia Menin giving us a strength there with the Kiswahili word. Princess, give thanks.
That's a love. Karibu sana.
Yes, because carry where?
Karibu sana. It means you're very welcome.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right, you heard that, family. Okay, Karibu sana. All right, I think that's the first time I heard that combination. Honestly, give thanks. That wasn't caught me there. Karibu sana. You see, as I've always said, I myself, I am a student specifically of the Honorable Princess. I may have cranked up the car or whatever, but she surely is doing the driving when it comes to the key Swahili word. So family, as I said, when you enroll your young ones into the International Homeschool Program, the point is we have a lot to offer right now. It's a growing program. It's a growing course. It's a living course. We have videos and activities that we add to the course on a regular level. So even those who are a part of the course today, there's a special offer for you who want to return to the course. There's so much more that is a part of the course, the online International Homeschool Program. Afrocentricity, of course, astronomy, as you can see, your Key Swahili, biology, yoga, and much more, language arts and much more, family. So just make sure that you enroll the young ones. Extremely economical for sure. Monthly plan. I mean, you cannot lose. Investing in the mind of your child. I don't think there's no better investment than that. And now the Santa Claus Massacre. Although it may appear like a massacre, but this is something that will benefit the psyche of your young mind. So when they grow up and go into the world of ho, 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 and all the foolishness, you understand, yes, they will be, when they mature, you can't hold on to people forever. When they mature, it's up to them to make their decision. If they want to go and put on a Santa Claus hat and some reindeer horn and pretend they forgot everything you taught them, it's up to them. But that's impossible. They could never forget the truth. So you put the truth in their head early. So when they reach to whatever stage, yeah, they can make wise decisions. Hey, family, give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Haile Selassie the First. And as we always say right here at the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge,
I'm the best, and I deserve the best, and only the best is coming to me now.
Holy Manuel,
Selassie, Rastafari.
blessed love.
Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Ngiti jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata.
The Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge presents an international homeschool program that offers African heritage, biology, astronomy, language arts, yoga, and much more. Our classes are created with the young ones in mind, and we cater to youths from kindergarten to high school. Children love our colorful and very animated lessons, while parents recommend it to friends and family. Contact us for a free preview and see for yourself why investing in the international homeschool program will be of great benefit to you and your young ones. Blessed.